Abusia eye osofo kese osofo Telvin sowa nsɛm abatum na nsɛm a ɔde abatum ne deɛ ɛyɛ adutwam ankasa na no ana wɔkyerɛ mu a NDC amanyokuo no abusua after Owura John Dramani Mahama emu bɛyɛ hye papapapa a ɛnya asɛm ketewa ɛsan sɛ Owura John Mahama ohwɛ mfie dodo a wɔde abɛdi NDC amanyokuo n'anim mu abusua ɛnya asɛm mu a ɛda fam ɛsan sɛ wakyɛ paa yie wadi party n'anim for so many years na sɛ Owura John Mahama firi hɔ a party no ɛbɛba bɛyɛ apreapre a kyɛ sɛ ɛnya asɛm ketewa hwan ɛna ɛbɛba bɛdi party n'anim ɛyɛ asɛm sɛ bɛ ɛno nti no ɔsɔfo Telvin so wa ɛde secret no aba abɛto a abusua yɛbɛkɔ ne agwakotie nsɛm ɛde nipa pɔten abusua ɔba aba bɛ replace ɛyɛ Owura John Mahama oye de ya ewiase de bibia wɔ na wie yɛ nti no abusua Owura John Mahama odi 300 years kra na obefiri hɔ amofoforo aba bɛpetiki over abusua yɛnkotie ɔsɔfo kɛse mran ba yɛbɛto aso ɛde amamo
pa ɛyɛ election no
All right.
ɛma yi hu yɛ sɛ election no deɛ no matter what will happen
Yeah.
NDC ɛne Mahama ɛna ɛbɛ emerge as victorious and no kwasam no sɛ deɛ wokae no saa pɛpɛpɛ ne baeɛ
Absolutely.
na MC saa no deɛ ne ba wadwum like na woto hɔ a na wopicture ɛnyɔma na ɛkɔ so deɛ ne ba wadwum
One thing I always say is me charity for you na na make us me danyame ase. Say na oye na edwuma no. You know say nyankopon de oye ade kyerɛwa na we ye kyerɛw. Na I always say we are operating at the highest peak of the prophetic operation. We are manifesting and living within the time of the prophetic, which means a through such era no whatever that God says is very precise. And to send ade anything no it's like I've already lived that timeline. And they happy, you know, it was just something that we are teased because it's not in our control. 2 million young couple there. And the what can I can get it? You want share this TV show. So that was what was happening.
That's anti-clue. Go on, is a woman, and ya wona wo can.
Make and you juma. So I was not even stressed at all. Yeah.
But ye movie dear prof. Na ye shaky kakra. Yes, I need you to be honest. Sometimes I was a mechanical correct.
Okay.
Be nipa.
Okay.
Be nipa nti a tonda na in 70 bi ho no mo a na eshiki kakra. The kai said dano interview no abusia mebo interview no e de a kyerɛw. Interview no no o kan time. O share time. Say election no a Saturday. Na Saturday no ye beto abana wie beye 5 o'clock e be start see ye be kinkan e be bo 9 o'clock na obi ahu
ne wa wini
sa asem na wo kan unim say me on that day na me doubt sa asem
okay. But
senka so twin wo ho ma ye doubting Thomas's association okay bi anka me de kama che se enka mitiate
exactly
me na nyame ama me akwanya me ne prof eto holding komo no me kwa me doubt enti de be ma Ghana fo ahu se na me doubt no me pese me bo video no e de kire Ghana fo
okay
no mo hwe kwan ya na asam na wokan no it was so easy for me so I didn't want to believe it so me try say asam no me ankasa besi and me ka video no say oh there be me ka video so okay ne wokan no enya me nwanwa na me kai say ye call eye asin of by election no ye to abaye eye e fe ne saying polling stations by 5 o'clock Member basics no na ye hu say ye winning all because of some polling stations bia na marking kan a ye share previous election no ye call ye any currently Prof, saa asɛm na meka nyinaa no, na mepɛ sɛ me like me
analyze it.
mepɛ sɛ me kyɛ sɛ mempɛ sɛ like mempɛ sɛ megye di sɛ direct saa.
Okay.
Obusuafo yɛnkɔ ne yɛnkɔhwɛ video no ɛmmra sisi a.
I told you, we see the end. When all wells have ended well, that is where we see. By 6 p.m., all the juju has failed. Sacrifices have failed. Prophecies have failed. All the deception has failed. By 8 p.m., all hearts are shaking. People are disappearing with their phones. Powers have all been transcended because there is something happening. At 9 p.m., the numbers are floating with one banner. The banner will be erected from the center of Ghana and it will circulate to all the 16 regions. One name, one banner, one champion. From 9 p.m., everybody will feel the wave of the single name. No one shaking because the numbers are speaking for themselves. And then the atmosphere becomes quiet on that angle. By 4 a.m., people will sit together. And then calls will be going on. And in the chambers of the communication, I'm seeing the clothes they are even wearing. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing the clothes they are even wearing. And they are making calls, phone call communication. How is it going? Oh, what can be done? What can be done? It's 32. It's 32. Yes. Okay. Then they are moving up and down. Okay, we are seeing. Let's wait. More numbers are coming in. By 32. Yes, at the long run, it's still 32. Okay, the numbers are going on. Where's the other man? It's at 49. It's at 49. 49.8. Then the community. That is 4 a.m. 4 a.m. And the numbers from voter region is not even in. The numbers from the Bogatanga and all those places are not fully in because there was some contentions that were going on. And then the battle was, you want to hear the story, so I'm taking you to the future. Smell it and feel it. As the numbers, the communication is going on. This is not yet in. This is not in. Where is he? It's at 49.8. How? Very fast, very quick like that. Yes, that's what is the reality. 4 a.m. By the time you open your eyes in the morning, there is a phone call to say internal affairs. Let's just leave the election and let it go. This one, we shouldn't stretch it too much. Either than that, the disappointment will be massive. Let's just let it go. And in the conclusion of the whole matter, to even exceed the 32 threshold to 40 threshold was a problem.
Wow.
Was a problem. Yes. And at the last time of the prophetic order I was checking, now I always tell people the outcome of the election is the same. But then I saw numbers were playing in my eyes. And I began to look, I said, God, why is the numbers playing? And then he said, do you remember the young tree? The plumo, the radical, the small tree. The small tree is playing the numbers. And I began to ask God, what kind of capacity does he have to be able to temper with that atmosphere? And then when I began to ask that questions, I realized that it was not an ordinary anger that was going on. So I began to ask, why is this? What is happening? What is the foundation? Why is he able to temper with the time and the reality? Then I realized that this is a very serious situation. Temper with the time and the reality. Then I realized that this is a very serious situation. He was tempering with numbers. I saw 57% and 39% at the conclusion of the whole election.
57%.
And the 39% to stop anything. There's nothing. You have to stop people that are jumping and dancing. That's the ones you will stop. But you won't stop any demo. There's no violence, nobody going to do anything. And the only thing that will be happening is I'm for more pre-election, those voting time. But counter of the election problem.
I could have a soon jam, Mahama.
No, maybe was social media and as people may not understand the war. Maybe they misunderstand the man. Or can say, and also hopefully they will win the election, but it's not possible. It's already written. Times is on. It's already there. And I told you the last time that there's nothing that can be done about it. I looked at it. If there is any possible outcome, I check more than 10 possible outcomes in the future. It's the same thing.
Into parliamentary, presidential,
everything they will sweep everywhere. By the time I'm American, December will reach there. By 9 p.m., nobody will explain the story to you.
You see, the entire 9 p.m. Maybe our 9 p.m. now will be NTRC, but you see, will be our politics as Biano. To me, said by 9 p.m. they not Ibia. I can say most of the constituencies in Kwani and quality but the Emma will be to me as experience no ascend north.
Okay.
You do hono. A 2 aba no every bare 5 o'clock. And omo point ya omo start is omo quality. By 6 o'clock, na am ubia hu nipa wa wi. The reason is that baby a MPP for strongholds ewo sa constituency.
Right.
And the kind MPP for strongholds idea hono on a normal day abia and can bet me a MPP 500 NDC bia 150. Na ebedu no NDC MPP enya 5 and fence abia MPP enya abia be 300. Na NDC mum abenya bia be 400. Ebisu no gab no eben pa ma hu say baby anka ebia mutimi bie mu be 200 votes 300 votes no na omo che omo be 2 ana 3 pe enti omo sa anyoma na no mu say ti o ha na me ben e fan say friend saying Hannah Tete Ninu or NDC Regional Communication Director or Central Region.
Okay. Yeah,
so enti abusia for video no na munyina mo hwe kwan a me fa so cheche mu ne ho ade ni nyina no na eye megidie ne nei na me doubt say how say ya to aba na ya pon be 5 o'clock ye be kinkan we say 9 o'clock there be prof aseme na opeso okay. ABC that was Ghana from 1992 to 2000 and 2020 ABC that
never
and to me asem na wo ka no na me no mente wase kopesa dan so ye Bùrn 9 o'clock ye hwe nyoma bia na ACC and ma me hu say kaish
and then straight
nti so obesti bi ada no man frɛ wan twenyan ma ne bo bɛyɛ 1-2 ho na saa time no na amanfo start free Facebook amanfo ebim ko close omo account ebim MPP fo mpanyifo bi sɛ Facebook no mo ya announcement sɛ omo de omo ko message aba biem na kasa eni ninjam abusia amanfo be kasa me kasa too much but I was say me di dance we dance di prof okay say interviewer chama untumi na chama untumi Ashanti Regional MPP chama
so man me penasem pa because my favorite person in Ghana na sa no pena
and say crowd here so I am more popular Ghana for Monsorio Prof.
Okay.
Prof, unim say ni aid, ni special aid.
Mm-hmm.
Ebe grantee interview bi edema Hammer.
Okay.
Oh, Kumasi.
All right.
Or the Hammer shows.
Sure.
Hammer bisa no say election no call ye no. At what point eno muhu say no ma lose election? Or can no point blank and so mebo video no dey charity for. Or can no point blank say time muhu say o ma lose election or say a born 9 o'clock pepepe na chama wuntumi. A friend na catch and say no more strong room and na chama wuntumi friend na catch and say onsi from no monko fi. Onko si no fi. Na election no atọ from mama lusu and that obey be fa chama wuntumi tina ne cab no de no e ko mo ko fi na chama wuntumi ye say da bi ma ye nko fi o de ye nko radio say aba no ye nya nwi nti o de ye nko we ni nko sha manfo nkran but o se ono ankasa ti radio station so ano wo kasa sha manfo nkran na o mu nim say o ma lusu 9 o'clock p.m. we nya wona wo kasa o
Your mono
omo ankasa numu asem said the prof nyame ahira wa.
Amen.
Yes. Nyame ahira wa.
Amen.
I am shocked. Abusha yam ko na yam ko hwesa interview no so embra sisia.
And the system chairman mo building Ashanti region no na it was said by 9 p.m. near who say you lose or you win.
By 9 then mo.
Oh, your coalition center network Crystal Rose.
Okay.
About 9:30 no be any ho.
Be a coffee.
Me die. Me kaiser around be 120. And I chema won't have frame. Yeah. As our frame was no. Election no, it is not going well. But somebody has to speak.
Okay.
To energize the party.
Okay.
To comfort them. And to me kaiser on one of the car be farming. My nephew to be farm baby and ameda. On what say chemeza bones. That I had to go and host him. And I echo no because I be shaman phone crying. Or make it that statement, no, we knew we had lost the election.
Okay, it is and make me video no. And okay say abano yankin and that time when you say
yeah
a jegubano obaso show mun kwan.
Yeah.
But the margin, what do you say? Over 1.7 million votes.
Chamo no crane say me sure say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Krana, Eben Mama.
Yeah.
Eben Mama.
No, quite clearly, I say
the number of parliamentary seats NDC winning here and the vote margin.
Joe, anti Abusha, your mama aquaba beam at the mobile pending TV. So many prof and a tiha ye to and come. Prof said ye as someone a could see no. Na after says answer we now bobo by you said na o started say o trendy. E wo social media near one the other. Like a banner pressure about also from politicians and how like who handle the same.
The trend
The trend ni ebiam penifo bi e be frefro ni like if you hono kono who the same.
Right after election, once I'm trended, like I've trended the biggest.
Yes.
Before in 2019.
Yes.
And no cry more precise. Any other things like that. We know it's more like in country.
Yes.
But I say more political. And then the other one was global. But we are more like political.
Like
in house.
You being see that like one back or something that
because of the precision in your money. Yes. So it was like a shocking thing. And one thing is right after as for election, once I bought 9 p.m. Me feel I don't really use TikTok like that in all those stuff. Me about TikTok 1-2 live videos. I was not really using it, like about 4,000 followers. And by 9 a.m. p.m. Time I about 9 p.m. to 10. Now each minute, I get about 900 followers, 1,000 followers
now,
each minute.
Now 4,000.
About 4,000 followers. Yes.
Hey.
Yes. And I'm a junior pastor whose account were 800 followers. Or the posty video of the interviews.
Okay.
The interviews within 10 minutes from 9 p.m. Let's say 9:39 this about. They were following it like 1,000 followers within each minute. 1,000. It was just dropping 500, 100, 200. Like the followers are just trooping in.
Cool.
In the time about 800, they were 15,000.
Hey.
Then we 20,000 like within minutes. And the time about 12 o'clock, no, over 35,000 followers.
Wow.
My main
From
account
800 to 35,000
within short. Yeah, I'm bought 12. So by the time I be film I be about 12. Now Facebook following it's just loading everywhere. Like likes, comments, my videos, like it was like a blow. Have you seen that? Like I've seen it before where my account was being blown like with likes, comments everywhere, calls like the phone, and stop you were ringing non-stop. The phone number was just ringing non-stop. So it's like I don't know how to call it. Every second, as a call, you Fred so it doesn't stop. The phone was just ringing, so you can't even. Want me use the phone? The phone was like
frozen.
Like the ministry phones. It was just from that time. By the time somewhere around 4. Like everything is declared. Now followers, blue ticks. Anybody, people you know on TV, like any big person, ministers, past ministers from both parties, Obia follow one after the other. And then when you check inboxes, I can't and messages is running so quick that by the time I'm with that, there's too many messages and text messages. So from the WhatsApp, from the TikTok, Instagram, now people were now all over the place. Until all of a sudden, as scammers into some more create your fake accounts, and they were also getting tens of thousands of followers. Like I had no people that use my name to create clone accounts with 58,000 followers, 60,000 followers. Not like followers, like they were just building. Once you post my stuff, it's just building. And it was amazing. And the calls were coming from everywhere, every corner. Wow. Ghana and outside Ghana, different political figures, all over the place, because it was direct in the morning now or declare election. That was it. It just blew up. Once we declare election, that's video
because
now.
in the video, who can clear
exactly.
So, there's a press.
Exactly. Togo for Bikra, French media channels, print TV stations, French with that video. Wow. And my interview, French, all those things. It was like too many videos, too many posts all over the place. And I was not really looking at that part because my phone was busy. I've seen it before. So what I do is just leave it and then wait for ample time because I can't attend to everything at the same time. So, my people were there trying to get a hold of who they can talk to and everything. Then I made me there. Once he declared the election, I went to sleep. Oh, my job could die. Because I went to sleep. And to me, sorry, it was just crazy.
Everywhere.
Oh, my friend, to understand, say, my phone, I don't even know. May have my personal phone. My friend. Any phone, Facebook, TikTok, it was like a mad, crazy thing. And every prominent person is calling you. So it's like the names you are watching on the list coming on is amazing. From senior bishops to every major prophet, senior prophets, ministers of states, different country, ministers of states, vice presidents of other countries were calling Ghana everywhere. Pressure. The phone was burning. Of course, messages. They are sending message. I am this, that. I am this, that. I am into Obia born. I say Obia is Obia. So it was amazing. Wow. That atmosphere was a good thing. And when I was there, I was like, oh, it was nice and everything. Once we've seen it before. So once it was happening, we're like, okay, what's the most important thing? The most important thing to us is we demonstrated God's sight, God's vision, and then His revelation. So what has to be done is all these people are not coming to me because I'm some influencer or somebody that is saying some stuff. They are coming to me because they have seen an unadulterated prophetic precision. The word is sharp, is direct, and yet as if it's not ifs and maybes.
Conditional prophecies.
Exactly, absolutes. And to absolutes, immediately they just knew no. Let me see if this one is going to be the one. And Tobiah tried to push towards it and get a taste of the prophetic operation. And then Into sana eba, everybody is trying to get their point, trying to get. I say adibia unhum bi da we hum bia. Bia person who no so touch. No fan can idea be no fan can asem. Yeah, so that's basically what was happening, and we did our best. We did our best to achieve the ultimate goal at the end of the day. And yeah, Daniel Miasi, as for media, I will always say, that moment, I really thank God. Say, his words are always true. I always trust him. Once a mimikasa, a speaker is, because I know that they are American. I know exactly what I am saying. I am seeing what I am saying. So, and yet, I don't need to try. Because it's not in my power, it's God's power. And you know, can I make a choice? I mean, that's why I just laugh about this, because I don't have to do any heavy lifting.
Wow.
Because He has the power. We are just there to play and then work within that angle. And we've mastered the 4th dimension, so He has assisted us to be able to transcend reality and time itself. So in that condition, we can operate accordingly and then leave it for God to conclude His work. I think that was what happened. And I mean, people went crazy.
I mean, Miss Abbey said, "Yeah, cries, yeah, and Yamina Michelle, uncommon. Just say, Mina may interview no kick cry pressure. Prof, as a Mina be electoral commissioner. As a Mina may electoral commissioner. Cause
pressure everywhere.
Messages, cause. Now make what I say at timing.
Oh, and you're better.
Hey, now, Prof, yeah, like a diffua at that time. Now, obinimu shishen come for the other side. Now, much less say, Sankrofon no mu feel say, Omuni be winning, and was over Kaya, a drew baby. Now, say a diffua kesia ye nimu more muhi. Agana fo bi suro mo kra no saa difo no na edu baabi no omo den omo hihye nkomo ma the other side,
right?
Ma me bisa wo because saa difo no start so omo hye nkomo dey si ene say na ase ihu abeto man so
yeah,
amanfo frame na any prophet no sanko kasa ye pese ye tie the final verdict eni nko kasa bia na bibia asasa bia na wiem asesa. Prof me the video bia to ase video am fa prophecy ho video am fa na stapan for bombarder me we want to hear from Prophet Telvin, go and speak, go and interview Prophet. Just say pressure ye dey
tribe.
Prof nti ni meni o kasa me bisa o say nti enye hu say senior prophecy kasa senior prophet, like quote and unquote senior prophets. Human they say ebi bajabi and I be starting jabi.
Yeah, of course.
And senior prophets na senior prophets no abusian for send me di kan no Doha airport ewo Qatar nti you call your friends
Orex
Lounge and I want to what sound
background distraction
yeah na kire say amanfo na etwitwa mu ne ho ade ade ya na wate ase e de amai
obviously
enti kaya me kan wo bibisa say nti unsuro say seniors makwadare wo prophetic ministry ma ukra ka chem say yes you some of them are like we respect your unction.
Yeah.
Now, number be now number be na baby I fa condition be crampo to na china BBC I can say what me appear for Prof. And this house of one you be kind of saying is like you be kind of say like dey see
in a sense prophecy no didn't come
to pass. Yeah, be mass sa prophecies professor you ni mo so mo kan bam omo sha yigina na afi be do this time na nsem na omo kan na aye over the bar. Is it normal?
It depends. On say vision ni there obi a be ho revelation, but interpretation is master key. Is the interpretation that really matters the most. Now we can see, so obviously they may have actually seen say Baumia has won the election, and it may actually be true, but interpretation I told you, say, in time, we watch to the conclusion of time, and then we make the final points. Okay, in the time, no, there's possibility say Baumia bet me win election, and all those things is there. But then in the major branch of time, maybe Baumia never won the election. So which branch of time is moving is what we move with. So when we figure it out, yeah, who say okay, Nyamia concluding the answer, no, then we come, then we tell you the end of the result. So it doesn't matter however it ends, it's going to conclude where we told you it's going to end.
Still, I'm not say.
Okay, in in a simple way, they say, once a election, or more. I election, people have prophesied. Yes. Man can say BC. Let me just hit it directly. Yeah. Now, our prophecy is to the end of time, which simply means ye shall come through time plane, my 4-dimensional, which means at the end of we've seen the conclusion, not the middle belt, not the ifs and maybes or the possibilities. There are prophecies that are projection, possible destinies, which means and then somebody is there, they can just sum up the whole storyline and know that you will become president. No matter whatever happens. Because he is now seeing through time. Seeing through time is different from projecting prophecy. So bit much was say, oh, me who say nyam be kwama, obeko abrutri. Ama wako be one of the biggest companies across the world and come and change Africa and then move all over the world. If you waka say, oh, obeko abrutri. Now, in that condition, waka adena chow. But then what do? I say, we won't put certain things into play. But somebody can actually look at you, watching through time, which is the prophetic decree itself. Look at you and tell you will be a president. That will country with you. Now be a president, you know. I will 2040. Now when I be the president, no catch a perfect plane. No, on fashion count be my jaws. What you was? Oh, obviously me a president. Me the family now moon do whatever you are doing. But you now you're president.
2040 no.
Because or check it timeline in no say all wells are ending well to bring you to that exact location. So there was no mistake. But if we see that there will be glitch and mistakes, then the prophecy becomes a projective prophecy, which means, oh, I say, you can say, Kennedy Japan will become a president of the Republic of Ghana. It's projective prophecy. It's not in the timeline, no branch of time.
And also see a prophecy.
A prophecy, but it's projective prophecy. It has to be worked at.